It started kind of coming and checking out the church. And I found out about Alpha, and I thought, at that point, I thought that's what I need. There were so many gaps in my knowledge about what the Bible was about, what prayer was like, who God is, who Jesus is. There was a lot of missing information there. I think I was starting to get to the point where I was realizing I need something else in my life, but I didn't know what it was, and I probably wouldn't have said it that way, but I was starting to feel kind of dissatisfied. They had a tremendous amount of respect for me and where I was at. They didn't think any of my questions were stupid or arrogant. They seemed to really empathize and sympathize with the struggles that I was going through. They didn't always have the answers for me. You know, it wasn't like I walked in there and they said, this is do what it is. It was all about discussion and talking about it together. That's something we talked about in Alpha, is that God comes and speaks to you in, a way, often a way that only you can understand. Only you know what He needs to say to you, and that's kind of what happened to me. Is like I had some last lingering doubts, and He just found a way to make it very clear to me, that He heard those doubts, He understood them, and I didn't need to worry about them. Somebody came up to me and said, "Hey, Julie, I just want to ask you, did something happen to you? Did you make a change in your life regarding God?" And I was floored, because I thought, oh, God heard me believing in Him. It has really radically changed my life. Beforehand, I really didn't feel like there was anything supernatural out there at all. I was pretty much a materialist, and just what you see is what you get. And now I see God working all the time, being able to be a part of a house group and then lead a house group, finding that kind of community. That's something that I really wish, it's one of the things that I really wish for people who don't know Jesus. They would have that sense of community that we have in the church and be able to experience God that way. And I think that started out with Alpha. I'd been given a Bible before I came to Alpha, and I'd been challenged, to really read it and make a decision in one way or the other about whether I believed in God. And it was great. It was a good Bible and everything, but it was really hard to read it on my own and know what to do with it, how to interpret it, and I'd get stuck on some hard passages and not know what to do with them. And so I really appreciated being able to talk about these things in a group. And ever since then, I think that's kind of the way I want to do things. That's how I want to learn, is in a group and learn about God.